Is it because
How's
we
it
switched
now?
the mic?
How is it now?
Hello.
Is the thing going up?
Hold on one second. We're good. I think we're good.
We good?
What
Smurfy,
happened?
Can you hear it? We'll just repeat it. I don't really care.
Yes.
It's really not a lot has happened.
You just took away 6 minutes of my life.
Yeah. And I'm going to take 6 more minutes of your life. Okay.
She can't hear you.
Well, there's
You
the
can hear nothing.
there's the delay too. So.
Yeah, well, now it looks like... All right, is there a light?
Yes,
no,
there's
it's
a
on.
green light.
It is on.
Okay.
Morgan was correct, because we used a different mic last time. I had to mute this mic, so the wrong
so
mute
that-
was on.
Oh.
It's all good.
So can she hear us now?
Mm-hmm.
Hello out there.
Finally. Good. Thank you. Thanks for telling us. I should have had those out. All right, good. So,
Let's go back.
let's go back. Thank you and welcome to the Short Rest Chronicles, episode 9.
9.
I am playing around with different monikers for my DM names, so right now I'm working with Disruptive DM. Smurfy, get on that. If you have something better, not something stupid. If you have something better,
Oh, I hope it is something so stupid.
of course you
That
have
would be
something
better.
stupid.
Hi, I'm Dana, and I'm playing Alame.
I'm Steve, and I'm playing Arkin.
I am Rich Ricky, and I am playing Lando Mortons.
And I'm Morgan. I'm playing Nepeta.
I will adjust the volume to lower the static. We were hitting the red and a little bit high on the yellow, so we should stay in the green, and that should eliminate a lot of the static. I also removed the noise gate, so if we go too low, it shouldn't cut out.
Sweet.
Just let us know what's going on. So, last we saw our adventuring party, they were saving the cleric from a Grell one-on-one combat, just like a gladiator.
After sacrificing him and shutting him inside.
After
inside
sacrificing each other. They had
He
a change.
told me to.
He did tell you to, but sometimes you gotta know when not to listen.
You listen to me, I'm touched.
Anyway, so they rescued them, they got the puzzle box, they returned to Kelric, they ran into, what's his name?
Salad.
Oh, salad.
Right. First
It's
name
all
Caesar.
salad.
They did not find out where he's from,
No,
although...
that wasn't important at the
that
time.
was
No.
not important at the time.
Just talking down to him was all that mattered.
I feel like he's from a Cabbage Patch.
He was probably from the Cabbage Patch.
Fresh in the garden.
Yeah.
We leveled.
We did.
level.
We are level 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a wonderful spellcaster.
I took notes today. I have no idea where I put my notes. It's all right. I'll take it.
Mm.
Anyway, so you went through the long rest. Our PCs have our characters, our players have leveled. Not our players, but the players' characters have leveled. Players may have gotten leveled a little bit too, but I don't know. They never run anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud?
No, that's true.
You gotta learn how to use
It's
my
true.
inner voice.
We should learn something.
You're just monologuing.
Yeah. I'm not even on a soapbox.
Just give him time.
Yeah, I'll get up there. All right. So as you guys arise, Kelric glides out of the cavern and says, "Are we well rested? Are we ready for our trip?"
Yes, I believe we are.
Moments through the cavern.
My friend Lando said he was touched in the middle of the night. Was he?
Looking at me.
It's canon now.
Maybe he's
So
touched
my
the
favorite-
man.
We're
Maybe
really
he was
playing this.
touched the man.
All right. Well,
Will you be escorting us?
Yes. I wouldn't want to be in law.
No.
Nepeta, do you need some assistance with your bedroll?
no, I think I've got it.
She definitely
You
needs
sure?
to see
Because
this.
you're
Like-
lying on top of it.
I'm like really digging in there. I'll get it. I'll
Do
get
you
it.
have enough
I hold
straps
one.
and buckles for that?
I hold like one rope with my tooth, and like the
Nepeta
other one, I'm like.
cannot fit the bedroll back into its straps. It never rolls up exactly how it unrolls when you first get it out.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay.
She can probably fit in there.
I mean, yeah, I totally could, but well, I'm almost there. I'll get it. Just go ahead. I'll catch up. Wait, no, don't leave me.
I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. And I hold it in place.
Kelric stands patiently at the edge of
Tightly roll
the
it up.
cavern.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see my like biceps bulging. It's really
Yep. Your
pathetic.
tiny biceps.
So,
Actually, can't tell.
Oh. That's true though. I wear a shawl, so.
Okay,
All right.
follow me. And he glides into the darkness. It seems to get dark immediately past the cave entrance, a lot sooner than you think it should.
I, as normal, will touch Hawkins' shield, but in
Okay.
daytime, it casts light on it,
Okay.
Mm.
but not in the middle of the night.
Okay.
The shield's over there.
So, so everybody
It's like a
behind you is
glowing
like,
Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
It's like, it's ridiculous.
We can-
Arkin.
We can now find him.
as you walk in, you notice even the light spell is dimmer than you would expect. The walls are smooth. They're made of glass. They seem not to reflect light, but they also seem to have a depth beyond just a wall.
Mm.
As you get in, everybody's thoughts seem to slow, and you seem calm. Everybody give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
You can go first.
No, huh?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I rolled a 5.
I got a 6.
I rolled a 21.
I rolled a 4.
We're doing great, guys.
So, your companions seem to wander. I mean, they're still following, but they're following very at a languid pace. And Kelric is about 20 yards up ahead, waiting for everybody to catch up. And you, as you move along, you put your hands towards the wall, and you notice the reflection. It doesn't appear until it's very, very close. And as you touch the wall, it's warm and cold at the same time. And you're getting different sensory perceptions. But other than just a feeling of calm, you don't notice any difference. And you quickly catch up to Kelric. And Kelric explained that he probably should have warned you of this
How long is this gonna last?
until they leave.
I can't smack him or anything like that.
Oh, you can. I don't know if it'll help. But by all means, give it a shot. Stuff like that is always entertaining.
Carry on.
Kelric starts moving ahead, and they finally catch up. They just don't understand what the hurry is. You don't know why you're in the cavern.
Okay.
That's so nice of you.
It is very nice. It's very soothing, very calm. You start to hear Fey music through your mind. It's very soothing. Landell, you do too.
So, coming along.
As you travel, he leads you through several winding corridors. You can remember the direction, the way that you go. There's several branched off, but he's very purposeful. And about, I don't know, it's probably about an hour traveling through these caverns and
With my ditzy friends.
with your ditzy friends, that you see sunlight on the other side of the cavern. He turns to you and he says, I recommend you wait an hour after leaving before you travel on.
For them.
Yes. And he says, by all means, come back at any time.
Maybe we will. But if we don't, what was in this for you?
My puzzle box.
Right.
It's very precious.
Do the rest of us hear this or not?
Not really. I mean, you're right there, but you're not really paying attention. It doesn't really make.
There's
they're
music
talking.
in my head.
There's talking. Give me a wisdom, Landel.
Death
and
saving
you.
throw.
Give me saving throws against dragon breath. Come on. Let's do it.
I don't know what I'm saving for,
Yeah,
but I want a nat one. So I don't think you
Okay. What is it? Wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
I got a 16.
Okay.
I got a 6.
So you see the light, and you're like, yes, that's where I should be going. Landel, you sit down.
Yay. And the sun humming.
You didn't tell me to roll anything.
No.
No, with the voices. No more voices in my head.
Do I notice Landel sit down?
No, you don't know. You don't know what's going on behind you. You see Landel sit down.
We're at the exit.
Yeah, you're
basically?
toward the exit.
I'm gonna pull him out.
Am I
I'm
feeling
gonna
calm?
get him up and
You're
move
feeling
to the exit.
calm.
Okay.
And you start.
All right.
Your head starts to clear.
Do I know you?
You say that out loud.
Mhm.
You hear Nephilim say, "Do I know you?"
Do you know who?
The voice in my head. It's still there.
Oh, that's still happening?
It's happening again.
You think that's fascinating. by the way.
Oh. What did they say?
Kelric tilts his head.
In my head, I
Like
say
Nephilim.
hello, but not out loud to them. But I look like I'm thinking really hard on something.
So Landel sits down, and Kelric moves over to Landel and
It
helps
said I
him up.
know. They know
And
me.
helps him to the exit. Sometimes this happens.
They know you?
But I
Yeah.
would watch your friend.
Who?
I don't know.
I
That's
always
why
do.
I asked. Do I know you? They haven't answered yet.
All of you managed to get out of the glass wall.
Frank? Nothing, I guess.
Does it sound like a Frank?
Well, Frank doesn't really talk.
What's Frank?
Frank is
I
my
like to
pet.
think I'm Frank sometimes.
Frank is my caterpillar.
You have a caterpillar?
Yeah, you haven't noticed yet? Some people think it's an earring, but it's not. It's a cocoon.
This conversation goes on. You're outside the glass wall.
And I like point to my ear, and the cocoon.
I
has
very
been
slowly
hung
touch
up.
it.
Be careful.
You're in a similar area to the other side, a similar clearing. However, instead of going deeper into the mountains, it looks like the mountains start to
Oh.
widen, and there's a forest
Mm.
right there.
It says it understands me. It still hasn't answered me.
Frank?
Who it is? No, they
No,
didn't say
Frank
they were
is
Frank.
the sticky Frank.
Frank is inside the cocoon now. He doesn't talk. But he's still there. But the voice says that they'll help if they can. The
Well, that's
voice
good.
doesn't know who it is either. That's so sad. Did you ever know who you were?
After about an hour, over time, your head starts to clear slowly. The music fades first, but you don't have any recollection of that. And as it clears, Landel, same thing with you. You didn't hear the music though.
Okay.
As your head starts to clear,
Mm-hmm.
you have no recollection of walking through glass wall,
Okay.
and you have no recollection of walking through glass wall either, except for the very end.
Okay.
You remember everything.
Where are we? We're an hour's travel
You're
outside of.
no. You just waited in that area.
Oh, okay. We didn't move. We're
We
just
didn't
there.
move from there.
How did we get here?
You don't
What happened? Were we asleep? Did Keller
I think
transport us? What?
I
what
think we
exactly
went
happened?
I think we went through the cavern. Did we?
The last thing you remember is stepping into the cavern.
Yeah.
We
know.
stepped
Yes,
in.
it was finally a
The-
few moments of peace, which is now over.
Or again. You don't have to be rude.
Nice.
That's mean.
How's Frank?
Who's
I don't
Frank?
know. I hope he's good. He's been in there a while. Frank, my caterpillar.
You have no
You have
recollection of the conversation.
You have a caterpillar?
Yeah. You know. In the cocoon.
She
Oh,
doesn't.
that's not. That's.
I do too.
Well, no, she doesn't
Oh.
remember.
She
I-
does-
I don't remember what we didn't talk about this. I would have remembered if you
No,
said
we
you had
did.
a caterpillar in your ear. That he lives there. His name is Frank. You named him.
I named him. He's my pet caterpillar. Well, he won't be a caterpillar for much longer. I think I think he's in some sort of transition now, but he's been in there a while,
How long has he been in there?
like 2 years.
Oh.
He's gonna be a special something when he comes out, I think.
Sure is.
Like a demon
Mhm.
lord.
Or
He
a
was
kid
a
something.
very nice caterpillar. I don't think he's gonna be a very mean moth.
How do you know it's going to be a moth?
I hope it's gonna be a moth, but it could be a butterfly or some sort of like dragonfly or something like that too. It could be a fly, like a bot fly or something. And like, I won't hate him if that's how he turns out, you know.
You
That's
won't.
not
I
how those
won't-
flies
I
work.
won't be mean to him or anything, but like, I don't know. I don't know. I can't wait to see what he looks like when he comes out. But I don't know if he's gonna come out anytime soon. I felt him like shift a little bit a few months ago.
Huh.
So, Arkin, you know
That's
this.
why I always sleep on my left side.
We should.
I see.
In the hour, I presume that you checked out the area. There's no obvious trail, but there's a couple of spots that you think you can.
We're gonna have to investigate from here. I'm not sure anyone's made this journey in quite some time. Or the trails are very well hidden.
Take a look around.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
You're feeling better.
I mean, I don't remember not feeling great.
I know.
So, yes.
Landon, did you hear your?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to investigate and see if there's any sort of
Sure. Absolutely.
path. Would you like to help me?
Yes.
That is a natural 20.
Mm.
Always with investigation and always with this die.
Hmm.
And then 3s for all combat. It's fine.
So if you don't have any combat.
That is a 22 investigation.
So on the first round, you point and you say, right here. Okay. You didn't see that?
Hmm.
It's completely overgrown. But after
I'm the-
Alame points it out,
I'm the one that
there's
helped you.
there's a trail.
Hmm.
Very well. We shall move on. Good job, Anime.
Thank you.
Thanks for the help.
He said, how long would it be?
They didn't.
He did.
Did he?
Yes. A few hours?
Through the caverns.
I
No,
honestly
he
don't
said that would be
remember.
moments. And it feels like it was moments,
It
doesn't
wasn't.
it? Hmm.
I don't remember it at all.
I have no idea what happened.
I do know one thing.
What?
Down this trail is where we need to go. So let's start moving.
Mm.
Onward.
I'd expect danger.
That's why I'm looking at you. You're gonna
I
go
expect
ahead.
you to be up front then.
What's the marching order, please?
I have to write it down. I
Not
forget.
me.
Where's our initiative tracker?
It's a great question.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
Somewhere in Montana?
Aren't you in charge of it?
Yep. Yes, I am. It's in my car.
There's a whole bunch of
I
hearing aids
think.
hanging off
It's
it
in your
right
what?
I think it's in my car, but I don't remember.
Alright.
I'm not positive.
Alright then.
So,
Pen and paper.
yeah.
You're the mind.
Mhm.
Keeping it old school.
Arkin up front.
Arcing up front.
Light if need be.
I'm gonna go in the back so I can like trail behind and look at interesting shit
And get
without
kidnapped?
getting
Yeah.
like,
Get
judged by you
abducted
guys.
from the
Great.
rear?
That's absolutely the
And
best
if you-
idea I've heard
This
in
is
my
in my head
And if you-
because I don't want you
I'm
fuckers
gonna-
judging me.
I'm gonna
So
always be in the back, and if once I see
What?
Nepeta in the trying to like get behind me, I'm just gonna like shoot her forward. Cause it's always you up front and me back there, and I'm like, oh, Nepeta, come on, we gotta get going.
I'm gonna forage as we go.
I put Nepeta in the back, but a little arrowed because you guys are just gonna be switching
Yeah.
places.
Yeah.
Just gonna be like push her up forward.
Okay, that sounds good. My phone.
So as we're traveling, it's
Why are you scared?
I'm not scared.
I won't go anywhere. I don't think I can get away from
No,
you.
she's not talking.
No, I'm talking.
How
a
loud
voice
are
in
you
my
talking?
head. Like normal speaking voice. I think I have a new head friend.
Did you have an old one?
No, but like it's still new.
And you
But
think
yeah,
you think you think it's Frank?
It's no, I don't think it's Frank. It hasn't stopped talking to me yet, and it says that it'll help me. So I guess we're friends, at least friendly. But it says it's
Do
scared.
you need help?
I don't think so.
Then
But
how's-
I could use some help figuring out what happened with the thing
The
that we
thing
found, that we
is,
rescued.
You're up front.
Yeah. What's ahead?
Forest. Thick forest. The trail is tenuous at best, but you managed to navigate it with a little trouble, jumping over a tree trunk here, cutting down some thorn bushes that have grown into the path, things like that. You're trudging along. What's your passive perception?
That would be 12.
What are the two in the middle doing?
I'm foraging.
What are you doing?
Checking around the area for any threats.
What are you doing? You're in the back, right?
I am observing Nepeta and trying to identify this caterpillar or whatever's on the thing, like just going over like things in my head, like who should we be talking to? What is some thought?
Fair
So
enough.
like passively watching, but
Okay. All right. Give me a perception check.
I believe in you.
7.
So you're going through, you're making a lot of noise. She's having a conversation with herself.
Not that loud.
But it's enough that, they
You
can,
said normal speaking.
Voice.
Tone.
which is pretty loud.
Yeah.
In the middle of the
After about 2 hours of traversing through these woods, it opens into a clearing, into a valley. And for as far as you can see, you see gently rolling hills and high grass. How tall are you?
I think I said I was 4 feet.
Alright, so your
Yeah,
head's above
you're
it.
tall for a gnome.
No, yeah, a little. I'm on the tall side, but not abnormally tall.
Right, because then you'd be a human.
Mm.
You seem a little abnormally tall to me.
I think she just seems abnormally in general.
I'm normally tall for a gnome.
You're
I've never
very
seen an
tall
elf
for
as
an
tall
elf.
as you.
Yeah, aren't you? You said you were huge.
It's the abnormal part.
Okay. Is it beautiful?
Yeah.
Mm.
Seems to be. From what you can see, you can't really see that far. Being basically at ground level.
I don't know about ground level. Well, actually, probably. I'm like rooting for some
Yeah.
like interesting stuff. Yeah.
Okay. And then the hills gently roll.
Mm.
So, continue on.
I'm gonna take in the vista.
Okay. After probably traveling not too long, you come across what seems to be, well, it doesn't seem to be. You come across farmland, and this must be. You realize you must be at the outskirts of some sort of settlement.
Mm.
Hopefully, Lerwick.
Mhm.
I mean, one can hope, right?
Mhm.
Give me another perception check, and you give me a perception check.
What kind of
Nice.
what kind of
17.
farmland is this? Are we? Is there
It's alright.
food
It's 2 ones. this time.
available that I can grab 1 or 2 things off of a stalk here and there?
No. As you
Okay.
start to approach the farmland,
Yeah.
a road does
We've
form.
got the same perception.
Yeah.
What'd you get
Okay.
on me? I'm sorry.
17.
17.
I got a 14.
Okay.
I'm rolling really bad.
You feel that there's eyes on you. You're not sure where from, but you definitely feel them. You're not getting that sense.
I'm getting the sense that this is farmland in front of me.
Yes, there's farmland, and you guys find a road, right?
Okay.
And on this road is obviously a cart path of some kind, and you notice that the farmland is fenced in. So if you would like to go into the farmland, you'd have to go through the fence.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that. That's
Okay.
rude.
And it's still slightly, rolling, but not so drastically anymore. And it calms down. You don't see any carts on the road. as you travel, it starts to get denser and denser, and finally, in the distance, probably about 200 yards off or so, you see, you first hear a river flowing water, and then you start to see buildings closer packed.
I think we're here.
We're always here.
At about 100 yards, you start to see carts ahead of you. There's a couple coming in your direction, and you see one or two going in the opposite direction towards the town.
Okay.
As you pass the carts, they come to a halt, and people stare at you.
I wait.
Not with hostility, but they do stare.
I'm gonna casually wave like it's no NVD, you know.
I'll smile.
Did you come from the north? One of the people in the carts calls down, but it's not the one in the front cart. It's the one in the second cart.
I'm not
His
sure
right
where we came
doesn't
from.
actually-
Don't really know my directions well.
Well, you're heading south.
Lost in the
So-
woods for a bit.
Where did you come from?
We were hunting and we got lost in the woods. So we found this path and decided to head back home.
Not much of a path, really. Just
No,
more woods and then more woods.
it was.
You were hunting in the woods.
Yes.
Are you in league with Kelric?
No, we try to avoid him at all costs.
And how did you get through Glasswall Pass?
We got close to it and ran for our lives. But one always does when seeing the end of their life ahead of them. You run and run, avoiding that light.
What do you know of Kelric?
Kelric's the evil to the north.
Is he?
Yes.
It sounds about right.
Of course, we have heard so many stories about him. But we ran.
He's not evil. He provides us light. It's evil. And there's some bantering on the cart, and then
What do you mean light?
his crystals. Don't you know?
No.
Oh. You'll find out in Lerwick.
Is that Lerwick up there?
It is. It is. Welcome to Lerwick. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Do they have corn in Lerwick?
Do you like corn? They have corn in Lerwick.
I don't know. I was like, I don't know.
Interesting.
I could use a cob or two.
Oh my god. I could use a cob or two. Oh, I'm writing that down. That's going in the.
No one likes corn around here. No one likes corn.
Everybody loves corn.
Perfectly fine, I guess.
Forgive me, sir, I didn't catch your name. I am Lando. What is yours?
See, his real name.
Excuse me. What did you say? I am Noy.
Noy? Nice to
Noy?
meet you.
Noi.
Noy.
Noi.
Noy.
She hit her head a few times, please. Just
It's not our fault.
I've been hearing voices. Well, only one.
She's
voice.
just tired from travels. It's fine.
I'm Phlox. I wink.
Wow.
Yes.
I see. The first cart starts moving. They didn't talk. They were just staring. The second cart moves up closer to you. And another person stands up. Another male human stands up and says, I am Minas.
Hello, Minas.
Is that your real name, Flox?
No, it wasn't the name I was born with. But I don't really go by the name
What
I
was
was
the
born
wink
with.
for? What are you winking at?
Well, you know.
she can't really remember her real name. She's taken so many hits to the head. I apologize.
It was only like one
You
hit.
should see the
It was-
healer.
That she remembers.
Yes.
There's a healer here.
Yes.
Oh.
She will be very interested to see you.
What kind of healer?
Are there different
A good
kinds of
one?
healers?
Maybe after the corn.
Is there an apothecary? Or an herbalist?
Ah, yes, she is the herbalist.
I must see her. What's her name?
Her name Nanny.
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 Okay.
It's not how you say it. Nanny.
How do you say it?
Name.
Ah.
Nanny. There's an E at the end. You should say the E, not how you say it. I'm telling you, that's how she says it. You're an idiot.
Well, I very much look forward to meeting her.
You can't miss her house. You're going to walk right by it as you enter town.
Is it easily identifiable itself?
I guess you'll find out.
Mm.
Welcome to Lerwick.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy your stay. We've got to go.
Is that Noi talking?
Yes.
Bye, Noi.
Bye, Locks.
I love that name.
I'm really glad.
And they travel on.
Did it seem like the cars were full or something? Or empty?
No, their cars were empty.
Empty.
Okay.
The ones leaving were empty.
People dropping off stuff
All right,
for
so
trade.
like once they get like 50 feet away, I'm gonna like whirl around. I did it! Are you so proud?
It is an
Do
excellent.
you like phlox? I like phlox. Phlox has like a nice ring to it.
Yes, yes it does.
Mm.
Call me Melody and nothing else.
Melody.
Nothing else.
Okay. I can do that.
Good.
I won't wink next time. I think the wink was.
Yeah, no wink.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I got excited.
I understand. It's okay. Relax.
You've had dealings with Kelric.
Who the fuck's this guy?
So, you all turn at that. And there seems to be, and there's someone standing there
Oh my god.
wearing a
I
greenish,
shriek awkwardly. Ah!
a green and brown cloak with a bow strapped to his back and a long sword on his
green
side.
and what? I'm sorry.
A green and brown cloak.
Okay.
And his clothes match the surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
And he stands and he waits for the scream to subside. You've had dealings with Kelric. What kind of dealings?
Not willing ones, you know. Sometimes you don't have a choice in survival.
I saw you come through glass walls. Not many people make it through.
It was not an easy journey by any means.
The only ones who can know if it's easy or not are those who've done it themselves. Have you gone through the journey?
I will never deal with Kelric.
Why is Kelric so disliked?
Or like,
Depending on who you talk to.
He provides some lights, some crystal lights.
what do these lights do?
I'll show you. And he reaches into a belt pouch and he pulls out a little crystal. This one looks polished. And he covers it with his hands. And he says, look. He holds it up for you to take a look. And as you look, you can see that the crystal is glowing. He says, when you leave them out in the sun, they absorb the light. And then when you put them in a lantern at night, they will glow and provide light.
That's neat.
They eventually run out, so we always have to deal with them once in a while to get more.
Mm-hmm.
And they're very expensive.
Oh. Well, I mean,
forgotten
you
how
could
to
just
make
go
fire?
without them.
These provide the same amount of light with no fire. We can use them in our library.
Library.
Hmm.
Wow.
My name is Sipan. S-I-P-A-N.
Do you always spell it after you say it?
Yes, because everybody will spell it wrong.
This is my
Whenever
friend
they
Melody.
recap, they will always spell it wrong.
Seed pan.
Satan. Everyone's named after some
See what I
sort
mean?
of
It's always wrong!
Salad and Satan. Great.
Satan salad. Satan Caesar salad.
Mr. Fan, this library, Lerwick has a vast array of knowledge kept.
Who does? What? Where?
This library has a vast array of knowledge. Who holds this knowledge?
We have our words. Everyone give me a I need an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Oh.
Intelligence saving throw?
Yes.
What
Someone's trying to make us dumber.
is this magic?
This magic?
Is this some kind of enchantment or charm?
Oh my god, why can't I roll above a 10?
I'm an elf.
Is this that
You guys are
their
horrible. You guys are horrible.
that their magic?
Why am I rolling so badly? I had advantage and I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 5 too.
Oh gosh, I rolled a 6 for a total of 10.
Is this enchantment magic?
Oh, is it enchantment magic?
It's not.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I
But
got
it is
3.
magic.
Oh my god.
So wait, you got a 3.
I got a 7.
9. 'Cause that's
10.
good.
Okay.
Do 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 do.
Chilly.
It's cold.
It feels good.
No, it's burr.
It's good.
It is burr.
It's
It's burr.
Well, I think we.
Okay.
Fix it.
Something about the burr.
So,
C10 says, Narek, come on, let's take them to
Narek, what the fuck? Now he's got a friend.
What?
from the other side of you.
Not a cat.
The side
Okay.
From the other side of us.
Let's bring them to the. Somebody else stands up
I love her.
Huh.
from the side that you didn't see. So, let's bring them to the mayor. Addis would like to know about them.
Oh, there's so many names. Addis the mayor.
Who was C-Pan?
C-Pan? Narek?
Narek?
Narek. Narek doesn't say anything. He just stands up.
another human male?
Yes. Slightly taller. Actually, no. This one's an elf.
Oh, okay.
Okay. He's slightly on the taller side for an elf, not as tall as him. But taller
Okay.
than his
What elf?
companion.
I don't get a good vibe off these guys.
And they say, come.
Are you the gods or the rangers of this?
Something like that. Yes.
Oh, all right then.
Did you
What?
did you get it?
Get what?
Message it? No.
Hi.
Of course not.
I put my phone away because we're playing.
Yeah.
I learned I can't do that any longer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have learned that now too.
We all hear voices.
Yes. You all hear voices in there.
The Falcon, he has to be the normal.
Poor Arkin.
So you travel the rest of the way, the last 100 yards or so to the town. As you start, there's no wall or anything like that. That just houses, like little small dwellings, you know, like 20 by 20 or so. They start to appear on your left and right, and you're heading towards the source of a river. So as you follow the road, you notice the road curves to the left and goes up, and you see a bridge, and right on the side of the hill, right in front of the river, is what seems to be a hut that doesn't belong anywhere in the little architecture that you've seen.
Is that Nane's place?
To the right you see a temple, and the answer to your question is that what you said?
Yeah.
Sipan says yes. That's Nane's place.
Whose temple?
Is it Nane or Nanny? I've heard both.
It's Nane.
And this temple I see, do you know who worships there?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I do. I will tell you. That's not it. Wait, what?
This is very, very long
You must
journey.
not be a religious person.
Okay.
I have my beliefs, I just don't speak of them.
I swear it was here.
I
I swear it was here.
don't think they
I think we
trust
both
us
need to
very
go to the
much.
library. then.
Oh,
I think
Do you have
we
any
should.
scrolls?
I do not have any scrolls. I would love some scrolls.
I need some scrolls.
What kind of scrolls do you need?
Important ones.
I like that thing you did.
ha!
And I wink.
Yeah.
I think their minds are
Subtle
battle.
No
But
way.
when they're
They're
not
talking
there,
weird.
obviously, like if they're leading, I'll be like,
That is the god of harvest.
God of harvest.
I don't have a name for the god of harvest yet. I thought I did. I apologize.
Subtle is nowhere near your vocabulary, is it?
I'm familiar with the God of harvest.
You are familiar with the god of harvest. So that's off on to the right, and you notice that the road here, there was a road that goes and follows the river on this bank and leads out of town. There's a road that goes off to the right and follows the river. There's a bend in the river, not too far off to your west.
Would you
So
say
it'd be
we are
right.
going just around the riverbed?
You're not. You're going up the hill
Damn it!
to go over the river.
we're going
Okay.
over the river and
And
then
through the woods.
We
You've
came
already-
through the woods. Not over the river.
I would like to just ask say something about the harvest. Was it good?
We really are calling him Satan now. I really like it.
If the harvest was good, is there any issues with random beasts coming on? Just makes typical
We don't have those problems here.
That's convenient.
from the light.
Hmm?
Because of the light, or something else.
We just have not had those problems.
I see.
We're well protected.
By who?
By these two men leading us.
We have methods by us and others. As you get to the top of the bridge, because the bridge kind of arches over the river, you notice that there are 3 huge expanses of estates, is the best way they can be described, but only 3. Stephen says, over here on the right, where we're taking you, is the mayor's mansion. Let's see if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. Maybe I can do it.
I believe in you.
I can do it. I believe in me too. Oh, up is still up, but left is right. Up is still up, but left is right. So here, you guys can put this out in front of you, so you can see.
Maps.
Map!
My whole job is pointless now.
Yeah, you go home.
Do, do, do.
You keep humming that, and I keep thinking, do, 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 do.
Oh,
I know.
no.
I want you to get stuck in your head.
That's mean.
That's not a nice thing to do.
No, no.
And then
Oh, is there another thing? More
There is.
things.
we
I'm
have
trying to
things.
figure out exactly where it goes.
Oh, I forgot I should look at the camera.
All right, we'll figure it out later. It's not that. This one's not that important at the moment.
Of course not.
Okay.
See, she's humming too.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop now.
Okay. Actually, go like this. This goes on the bottom there, matches up to those roads.
Oh my goodness, lots.
Okay.
No, next set of roads over. Yeah. And then this one goes next to it. It's not that important at the moment, but
Steve, we
Keep going.
have
One more
overtaken
time.
your,
there you go.
Your,
There we go like that.
uh,
You don't need them
tablet.
all at once, but I just figured I'd give them to you. So,
Be a jerk.
so we're great. So, thank you.
Here you go.
I just wanted to show you guys so you had a
Thank
little bit of
you.
an understanding. I'll make copies.
No.
I-
Oh, it's fine.
I did. I
Oh,
grabbed it.
okay,
He
okay.
stole it from you.
So
I-
as you
I
go
thought I
over the
lost
bridge,
it.
there's a stairway that goes down to the mayor's estate, and it's completely fenced in by what seems to be like wrought iron fencing.
Okay.
And you go down, and there's a big fountain in the middle of it seems to be place for carts, and why are you laughing?
What's so
I'm gonna
funny?
keep that to myself.
No, you
I'll
can't
share
because
later.
you've laughed.
No, it's not that funny.
Seems to be very funny.
Never to cut it out.
It must be the voice that she hear again. Maybe it's another
No,
one.
her name is Flox.
It's Fox, guys. Come on. Blowing up my
So,
spot.
anyway, Stephen and Narek take you up to the front doors. There's a portico right in the front. It's large, it's huge, and it seems to be incredibly clean, unnaturally clean, and two large double doors. When he knocks, a servant answers and invites everybody in. He exchanges a couple of words, and the servant runs off. Narek just stands. He actually doesn't come in. Narek stands outside.
What's his like body posture like? Like, and not just body posture, but like, does he seem like on edge about bringing us to the mayor? Or he seems like relaxed. Like, does he seem to think of us as like threats? Like,
He's not on edge,
okay,
but I don't think he's so far. I don't think he's so far as to say he's relaxed.
okay,
He seems to be alert,
okay.
but not threateningly so.
We're not. I'm not getting the impression that he's
Narek is a
treating
different
us
story.
like
Nope.
prisoners or anything like
I wonder
that.
if they bring
Okay.
all travelers and visitors straight to the mayor's office.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
He goes, no, just those that come from the north. From the south, we have a good trade with your people.
What do you mean, my people?
You're a part of the Sea Elves, aren't you?
No.
Okay.
Do you seem like part of the Sea Elves? Do you seem shady when you're responding? Like, are you acting like Nepeta was acting when she was saying her name was Phlox?
I don't know.
Okay.
No.
I can't tell what you think I am.
So, after a couple minutes, the servant comes back and he's followed by not like a normal looking person. And he comes walking in and he goes, "Oh, are these our friends from the north? I am Addis. I am the mayor of Lerwick. Welcome. Come in. Let's talk. I need to know.
Of course.
Sure.
Tell me about your travels. What are you doing here in Lerwick? What are your intentions? Where are you going?" He's saying this as he's leading you to another room, and as you walk into another room, it's open, and there seems to be like cushioned chairs around the room. And he walks in and he says, "Please, have a seat. Please bring us some refreshments."
Oh, please, yes.
I'll go and get the refreshments.
He smiles at you.
I say, of course. I'll be
No.
right back.
Sit.
Oh. Oh, I said. I thought.
You're my guest.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. As I said, my name is Mayor Addis. Can I have your names, please?
You can have it, but
For what if I like
I'm
it?
Phlox.
Phlox. That's a lovely name.
Thank you.
I am Lando Mertens.
Hello, Lando. I see you are of different descent.
We all have our own callings.
No, I didn't. That's not a bad thing. Not here, anyway.
Larkin.
Hello. You of the Sea Elves?
Mountain.
Mountain Elves. You grow you big up there.
Melody. It's nice to meet you.
What's the name of it, sorry?
Melody.
Melody.
Yes.
Ah, a pleasure. The pleasure's mine. Thank you, Sipan. I think we'll be fine. He nods and he leaves.
I wave. I see you leaves.
He didn't see you there.
No, it's fine.
Or maybe he did. He didn't acknowledge it.
Rude.
Maybe he is rude. Or rude even.
Rude.
So the servant comes back
I do.
with a tray.
I have to stand up and help the servant pass out drinks. try to get the service.
When he stands, he stares at you.
I'm sorry, I'm just not used
He
to.
looks at,
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just not used to having a servant help me.
it's my job, sir.
Very well.
He hands out, there's mugs of, he has some wine, he has some ale, there's also some water.
I'm gonna try it all.
You should take 3. There's enough there.
I'm gonna take 3.
Okay. Addis just watches you.
Thank you.
Are you gonna be okay,
Oh.
young lady?
Yes, of course.
Okay. He's an older gentleman. He takes a seat, he takes a wine and he sits down. He's just looking over at you. Say, okay. So tell me of your dealings with Kelric. I need to know.
We didn't
He's
really have
nothing
any-
but trouble.
We didn't really have any dealings with Kelric.
How did you get through? He doesn't let people through
Right.
I don't honestly
unless they do something.
remember going
for
through
him.
the cave.
I haven't heard that he's been
We're getting mixed
rude or
signals.
anything. Yes,
We're
he
getting mixed
seems
signals from your
he
people.
seems helpful to you.
He's
With the
a
crystals.
pain.
But how? He's providing you a good that you seem to want. No?
It's only because he lives in that cave. Before he was there, we were able to harvest them ourselves.
Hmm.
Oh.
You have no idea. Most of these people have no idea of our history.
The
How
people
long has
of
Kelric been around?
Oh, maybe since the calamity.
that
Oh,
long.
wow.
Yes. He seemed to move in after the calamity. Since these mountains did not exist before the calamity.
These mountains didn't exist before?
They did, but they were in a much different
History's
shape.
overrated.
The crystals were elsewhere.
Hmm.
Once the mountains were formed, the only exposed crystals were in Glasswall Pass.
Hmm.
Which is now owned by Kelric.
Owned only because no one has kicked them out.
Is that what you're looking for, my lord?
For someone to kick him out?
Yes.
Are you willing to do that?
No.
But he's much weaker now that he doesn't have his puzzle box.
I guess you should try.
I take a nice long swig off my ale.
A puzzle box?
Yes. He calls it a puzzle box, but it's really a soul box.
I take another long swig off my ale.
He can use it to absorb the energy of souls that he traps within inside.
Oh.
That sounds horrible.
If they're magical, he gains their abilities.
Oh, goodness.
Yes, but long ago, as much as the long past god of death, Dumar, his disciples took it, and that was a good day.
No. Blessings
I
to
wonder
death
if-
and all that.
Hmm.
So, what did he have you do to get through Glasswall Pass?
We had
That's
a
it for my ale.
common enemy that we helped fight
Oh,
off.
Yes. Someone who was trying to take over the
What was his name again?
kind of
Salad?
salad.
Salid? I can't remember. No.
It was
Salad.
salad. I think it was salad.
that sounds familiar.
It was a battle. We
It'll come to me. I'm not worried about it
we
now.
proved useful,
Mm.
and he just granted us passage because of that.
For now,
Really, we don't remember much of the passage.
No.
I don't
There's some
remember it at all.
magic involved.
I've heard that. That does not surprise me. But for now, let's just take a short rest.
Oh, thank you.
8:30.
Great.
So,
So we done
So
messed up
we-
like big time,
we
guys.
He did not. It's
you
perfectly
done messed
fine.
I
up.
haven't messed up anything.
I'm talking to
Listen,
poor
yeah,
trap
listen to messed
souls.
up.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe this man is a bad guy. Whole town can't decide.
I mean, like trapping souls is a good indicator of a bad person.
I mean, what if we trap bad souls?
Lerwick is a real weird place.
I don't know, but I've been hearing voices in my head for like 2 days, but only since we got to that area.
Maybe that's
And
why.
there's been some person who doesn't know who they are, and they're hurting and they're scared.
Well, sucks for them.
And me, that person lives in my brain now. Landel.
It's pretty weird.
It's a
You,
weird
you
place.
want me to try to do something about it? Maybe a little restoration magic?
I'm afraid for them.
But then you'll be fine.
I feel fine now. I'm just got a new friend.
Friends are.
A new head friend,
A
as
new-
we called it.
A new head friend.
Because she didn't have any old ones.
Do you have any like biscuits?
What, you asking me? I mean, we're on a short rest here.
Well, if we're short
Hey,
resting.
yeah, do you have any biscuits?
No, but there's some Doritos over there above the sink.
I feel like this mayor's gotta have some sort of biscuit.
I'm gonna hug my sword.
you're gonna hug it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going.
As a matter of fact, all the NPC, there's the servant and the mayor, they actually fade into the background and there's indistinct chatter
Mm.
going on.
Just spots on us.
Yeah.
Great. Love it.
Everything else faces the background in the dark.
Yeah. Can you play it cool? Like just a little? Do you not know how?
Yeah.
Just
Block.
be chill.
So I'll
Trying to
take
be
this,
chill.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this opportunity to say that
I'm scared though.
we're going to work on audience participation
Okay.
Okay.
into some of these things. I have some ideas.
Cool.
I'll run it through you guys. Not right this second. We only have 3 more minutes, so.
So,
Do you not want Nepeta to be more chill?
no.
It's not possible.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do
Just go with it.
from here?
I mean, I
Go to
want
the
some
library?
biscuits.
What do you think you want to do while you're in Lerwick?
I feel like Nepeta definitely wants to
Library
just like
shopping.
You want
Pack
to shop?
up.
You want to shop in a library?
I want to go to the library. I need some material components, my man.
I need to hit some magic stuff.
Yeah.
I want to visit the herbalist
We gotta get
and I
some
want to like
magical
talk
things
to
going on.
people while I'm here.
Okay.
Like
That's
just
not the best idea.
I do. I want to talk to
That is
them.
not the best of ideas.
I like
I
this
won't
idea.
share that much about myself.
Yeah?
Well,
Wherever Nepeta is going, I am also going. I am going to be her little shadow
Okay.
because I don't trust her to not be chill.
So you want to
Fair.
go to the library? You want to go shopping?
Yeah.
You want to go blurt your mouth off?
Treasure
You want to
room
make sure?
with
I
she's
want to
chill?
talk. I want to talk to the herbalist, and I want to talk to other people.
Do we have just curious?
And I wanna
do
get,
we
like-
have money?
Do we have money?
Do we have the
Money,
money?
please.
I have silver
Arkin, you
pieces
said
and I
you
have
wanted
copper
to-
pieces.
Do you need to go shopping also?
If we have money,
if we have
We
money.
do have money.
You should have some money.
We have money.
But how much money do we
I don't know. I don't do math.
Give it over here. I'm the
1
small.
plus 1 is 2, and 2 together is fun.
How much total?
Come
do
share
you-
your life with me. Together we'll have fun.
That's the same word rhymes at the end.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
I'm
trying to
not
think.
that.
I may have gotten one of the lines wrong. But
I have 200 copper pieces. No, I have 600 copper pieces, 200 silver
You
pieces.
can carry all that, you little gnome?
Probably not, but like it's in my bag.
So-
It's on my character
So,
sheet.
600 silver and 400?
As a group, we have-
600 copper and 200.
Would add this.
Oh, wait, no, that's as a group.
Add this part
So
too.
I am.
If we figure out how poor we
So all together, it's 950 copper pieces.
Did you write down my stuff?
I did. That's including the 600 copper pieces.
are. 950 copper,
It is.
75 silver.
okay.
No,
Wait,
I
no,
just said
wait.
200 silver.
The background comes back into light.
480 silver.
The mayor returns to his seat, and his servant leaves. So, what are your plans while you're in Lerwick?
But I'd like to meet some of the people of Lerwick. Get to know them.
Most of them are very friendly.
I look forward to meeting them. I want to visit Nain and hang out a little bit.
She's going to love you.
I might do some mushrooming.
You know this is a drug-free town.
Oh no. I'm purely for
Medicinal purposes only.
sustenance
I'm
purposes.
kidding. It's fine.
Mhm.
But there's not too many mushrooms in town.
I'll look outside of town.
Not too
Okay.
far outside of town.
I'll look along the riverbank too.
Okay. What else? Where are you going? Where are you heading? Maybe I can help.
Oh, I don't know where we're headed. I
Arston.
think we gotta figure that out too.
Pretty sure we're headed towards
Harston,
Oh,
you can't get there directly from here.
how come?
You'll have to sail.
With the sea elves?
No.
What did you say? You'd have to sail around the volcanic mountains, and you'd probably have to pull into the city of Isolora. You all know that city, by the way.
Okay.
That's the city that has claimed 5 other smaller settlements in the only somewhat country in your half of the world. It's a large trading port. The Sea Elves trade with that almost exclusively, outside the other smaller places they go.
Okay.
But for larger,
They control the trade.
yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So you could probably get a ship out of here at
Is-
any time.
Is there anything you recommend we see or we do while we're here?
Stay out of trouble.
Well, of
Other
course.
than that, no.
Do you have a,
You have nothing special about your town?
The town itself is special. Maybe one day you'll realize that.
is there an inn or tavern that we can get rooms at? We can live in a hush
Yes.
lifestyle.
Go back across the bridge and follow the river around the bend.
And the name of this inn is?
What names of inns?
Oh, I know.
You can't miss
Is
it.
there more than one?
We don't have too many outside guests up this way.
Are you well
But
liked
there's
in town?
several inns. You can find them. What was that?
Are you well liked in town?
I've been mayor for the last 50 years.
Sweet.
What was that?
Nothing. I was just commenting that you must be a good politician.
I don't think there's any politics involved.
Thank you so much for your
There's
hospitality.
always politics involved.
Mm.
Some of them may not be as open as us, let's say, but there's always politics of one kind or another. He doesn't say it like accusingly, he just comments on your comment. You'll do well to keep that in mind.
Are you gonna come with me to go visit Nate?
Yes. I'm going to come visit with you everywhere you go. Make sure you stay out of trouble.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Know exactly what I'm talking about.
The
Do you have the vial of antivenom?
the Lean Falcon is a good inn
Okay.
and tavern.
The Lean Falcon.
And then for those of us of the seafaring type, we have the Lucky Parrot.
I say we go to lucky. I say we avoid the lucky parrot. Let's go.
To the Lean. What was it?
The Lean Falcon.
The Lean Falcon.
Melody.
Forgive me, I'm forgetful.
But yeah, some shopping to be good. Checking out the library.
With that, he leads you. He escorts you to the door and leads you out.
Lead us out.
And then he holds the door while you guys walk away. He doesn't just slam it in your, behind you guys. He says, "If you should need something, you can send word for me. I'll do what I can to help."
Thank you, Alice.
You don't see either Stephen or Narek.
It was nice meeting you.
It was a pleasure.
Thanks for the refreshments.
You're welcome.
They were delicious.
Enjoy your stay in my town.
I think we will. I wave.
It's a little embarrassing that you didn't even have any corn.
No corn biscuits either.
What kind of backwater is this?
So,
So should we go to the inn first, do you think, and like put our things down?
Yes, I
No.
would very much enjoy a bed.
Mm.
And a bath.
Yes.
I'll take one since we're here if it's included in the cost of the room. Otherwise, I did say I was gonna go down to the river later on today anyway to go mushrooming.
We don't have much corn.
how much coin do we have?
Then we just
Dana.
go for this.
So how much do we each get?
We were interrupted.
We were. There is 950 copper pieces, 480 silver pieces, and 11 gold pieces.
Didn't
I
we-
have some,
11?
11.
I thought we found like,
well, that's a lot of silver.
No, this part is mine that I took.
That's a lot of silver.
You forgot the zeros.
so, that math-wise, that's 120 silver pieces per person, 237 copper pieces,
Maybe there's some
and
missing.
2
Hold
gold
on.
pieces each. Or 3. Except for someone has to get 2.
Well, let's find out how much. Let's find out how much the hotels are, the inns, and let's name drop Addis and see if we can get a better deal because he recommended it and he told us to go here. And surely Addis wouldn't lead us astray.
We do have.
You have a very strange way of dealing with people.
Very well, let's go to this
I don't
inn.
think she knows enough people to know
Wanna
it's
go to this
strange.
inn, or should we?
You're right.
We don't
You're
need,
definitely
we do
right.
not need to stay
Is he
here.
talking to her?
We don't need to stay here, so.
Well, he wasn't
Let's
talking
see
to
what's
me,
here,
but
and it
about
might
me.
be better to be on the road before we agree to one night.
Mm.
We put money down for one
We
night,
don't have much to begin with.
let's see if it's worth staying. Before we decide to stay here for one night, let's see if it's worth staying here for the cost.
I would very much like to have a bath and a bed.
You
Just
guys,
once.
you guys talking outside, right outside, like by the fountain,
I said,
outside the mayor's house.
No, we're like walking.
well, we're like
Yeah,
walking,
walk,
okay.
walk it down.
slowly,
All right,
slowly
so
walking.
I'll just describe as you walk. You go back over the bridge, and you pass Nane's dwelling,
Mm,
and
I might stay with her if she lets me.
and you see there seems to be an old weathered woman sitting out on a front porch,
I'm gonna smell like so much
just watches,
patchouli.
just watching you as you guys pass.
Is that
From
me?
from Nane's thing. I wave happily.
Just continues to watch.
Mm.
It acknowledges it with a nod.
Oh, but I want to go visit her. No.
As you pass, you follow the river, and as it goes around the bend, you come across a cobbler, an armorer. The river is on your left. And then some other stores, and it starts to get louder and it starts to get busier the further you travel down the river. And then it almost gets crowded as you get towards a signpost where the road continues to follow the river down, and one goes inland a little bit further, and the one that goes inland has the notes saying town market, and then a couple of other things, and then there's a big sign, a big building right on the corner there that says the Lean Falcon Inn.
Okay.
It seems to be relatively expansive.
Oh no.
Oh.
I said expansive.
Oh.
I definitely. We all heard expensive.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of us.
So when I say mead, what do you hear?
Need.
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 Okay. So I've been saying that for like 2 weeks, and everybody has heard meat. I thought you said meat. Why would you want slushy meat?
Ew. What?
Maybe we can have a good meal.
Okay.
Well, let's go in and find out how much money it's gonna cost us.
Yeah.
Before we do anything, it's still early enough that we could try and find a place outside of town if we needed to bunk up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We go inside.
It's busy. The main room is busy. There's someone playing music on a small raised stage, and the bar seems to be hopping
Okay.
with a lot of people,
What
not
it-
crickets.
What kind of music are they playing? Like what instrument is it?
It's a balisette, not a flute. It's a balisette, and he's singing while it's just. You haven't heard these songs before, but they seem to be very, very. I mean, you walk in and you're immediately inspired by the sound. The sound's infectious. It gets into you,
I like this
and you
place.
want to stay. It just feels good. And then he throws in some jokes about some people in the audience, and there's laughter going on everywhere. There's a balcony that goes around the main room, and there's people sitting up there. And then there's a bar, and you see several people behind the bar, and one of them is a slightly older lady, not old, standing there, talking to a couple of people at the bar. Give me a perception check.
I clap along to the
Yep.
tune of the music.
Okay, looks good.
Everyone or just her?
Feels good, not just her.
12.
Do.
There's always time for dancing.
Seems just like the kind of place you could retire
It's very nice.
if you want to kill yourself.
One of the comments.
So,
The details one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's in the comments. You should read it. Okay.
who should do the negotiations? Who is good with money? I mean, you look like a very responsible person
Mhm.
to deal with, to help arrange stays.
I
Yes.
probably shouldn't.
Hmm?
I should not.
Maybe you should just observe. how-
Actually, you're kind of enraptured by the music. You're
that's
enjoying it.
Yeah.
There's a few other gnomes in here.
Wow.
They're dancing to the music, stomping their feet.
Oh my God, I'm jumping in and dancing with them. I'm
They readily
dancing.
accept you.
Yes. Doing like a little bit of a jig kind of situation.
Yeah, and-
clapping my
and
hands
you're-
over my head.
Just so you know, your odor fits right in.
Yes.
Oh.
Perfect.
No.
Yes. I'm musky. I'm a musky girl.
Oh,
A little bit of
gosh.
the sea air in here, a little river air at this point.
I'm into it.
Dank.
So,
What are you guys doing?
Gross.
I'm scanning the room.
yeah, I'm scanning the room, just
Okay. Give
checking.
me
out.
some perception checks.
Let's see if I can roll above a 10.
And what do you do?
I'm
Nope.
heading right to the, I guess the bar. That's
Okay.
where I would get a room.
All right, so you weave your way in and out. It's pretty quick. You know, you get there without much of a trouble. You get bumped once or twice, but nothing. Nobody's. It's not an evil bump.
Okay.
It does not feel like an evil bump.
Well, that's
I had
good.
an 18.
I got this is a 7?
Okay. This looks like a lot of other inns that you've been in. You got every type of element here. There's no different. This doesn't seem particularly special one way or another. Although the music is better. You know, there's always that guy with his cowl pulled up in the corner, drinking by himself. Then there's two big burly guys. They look like deckhands that are arm wrestling. But other than that, it looks pretty simple, standard. So, you go up to this woman. She's talking to somebody. The woman, I guess you presume the one you were talking to. And she's talking to somebody. And how old are you?
5.
She looks over at you and says,
You see any
"How can I help you, dear?"
Why, hello there. My
I didn't
companions and I
notice-
are
I
actually
don't
looking
notice
for a
such
room
things
to
about
stay for the
people.
night.
And she looks up
Did you
and
see
she
any
picks out your
elves?
companions
I don't
almost
know such
without
things about people. People are
without
people.
effort.
You need to notice.
You want a room for the night?
Yes, please.
We only have one.
These things are important.
I didn't know they were.
Just one. Okay.
Yes, just one. How many people do you usually put in a room?
2. 3 maybe.
Huh. All right. So how many rooms are you saying? You want 2?
1 room will be fine. Yes. How much?
It'll be 5 silver for the night.
5 silver.
5 silver.
Does that include dinner?
It does.
Okay.
Does not include drinks.
That's fine.
I mean, water is always free,
Completely understandable.
but you get a meal with that.
Okay. there a bath involved?
That's a little bit more, because I gotta pay the people to bring the water up.
You see, my companions and I have had a very long trip, very harrowing, and really nothing more than a bath would be quite lovely. 5 silver.
I can do it for 7.
6.
Give me a roll.
What am I rolling?
Nice.
What? You're such an ass.
Give me a card sheet real quick. Sorry, I don't have it memorized. I don't have one in front of me. Persuasion. God. No, I forgot the persuasion.
14. Nope. 12.
Are you sure this time?
If you make it 7, I'll throw in a free round.
Deal.
All right. Your name was?
Melody.
Pleasure doing business with you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Please, have a seat. Someone will bring your food over. There's really no place, not a lot of places to sit down. You're going to have to share a table with somebody if you all sit down together.
Mm.
You are unaware of it. You're just having fun.
Yeah, I'm having a blast.
You're having
Gross.
fun.
Working up a nice, gross sweat.
In addition to all of the other smells.
The general demographics of the room are humans and elves. There's a couple of dwarves. There are gnomes, and several halflings. Not a lot, but predominantly human and elf
Okay.
mixed.
I'm gonna call Landel and Arkin over for a drink.
Went well?
Hmm?
Did it go well?
7 silver for the night, including a bath and a drink and a meal.
Keep your voice down.
I'm speaking loud enough for you
Did you
to
get
hear
a
me.
receipt for the guild?
She pitches it correctly for
Yeah.
you to hear. Just seems loud to you.
Did you get a receipt for the guild? So you can pay us
No.
back.
What's a receipt?
Different things.
No. No, there's no receipts here.
No. What's a receipt? I'm taking it. I need a bath.
You taking what?
The deal. I'm staying here tonight.
Are we all staying here? Did you get a room for us?
Yes, there's one room for all of us.
And how many beds?
It's 7 silver.
Interesting.
I'm gonna
Did we lose track of Epidemic?
give like a
She's
little
dancing
like
somewhere.
curtsy to
That
the
sounds
guys I've
safe.
been
Lost
dancing
track
with,
of that.
and I'm gonna join.
I'm
guys
sorry,
where I
I
see
was too
them.
busy negotiating our rooms.
There's a
Did you not want to watch over?
there is a table that has 4 spots at it.
Mm.
There seems to be an older gentleman there, sitting there, looking down at his drink and whatever's left of the what looks like chicken is on the plate.
Mm. I'm gonna climb up into the chair. This place is fun. I like this place. Are we staying tonight? Did they have a room?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yes. And there's the meal.
Are you gonna dance later? There's some great music over there. How about you guys? Do you like dancing? I love dancing.
I guess I could.
You don't look like the dancing type.
I was much too big.
Yeah.
Broad
Too
shouldered.
stiff. Yeah.
You guys still standing around?
No,
sitting
we're
down.
sitting
We're
at
sitting.
the
You're
table.
sitting, all right, you're sitting at the table?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit across from this old man. Tough day, friend.
What do you want? What do you want?
We're just sitting here.
He's a sea elf.
Huh.
You recognize him. You recognize...
Oh, then I just walk right by.
No, you don't recognize him.
I walk right by the
Okay.
table.
Mm.
Good, I just figured it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can find a spot at another table
Okay.
without, see what I'm saying. It's pretty straightforward if you're finding the spot for one person. It's really easy to find.
So we should put our things down if we've got a room for the night.
my gosh,
Yes.
shut up.
Are you talking to me?
Why are you talking?
Because I'm with my friends and we're out in public.
You're at my table. You're not my friend. You don't know who I am.
Is this always your table?
You shouldn't keep extra seats at the table if you want to sit by yourself.
I have flux. Maybe you shouldn't yell at the man. He seems to be
Oh,
very
I'm not
upset
yelling,
about
I'm
something.
sorry.
Feet were up on that chair.
Did I sit on feet and not notice?
No, he didn't down.
He moved his feet.
She said.
Right on top of his feet.
But there's an extra seat. I like to put my feet up.
I'll get up when I get up.
No. It's fine. You're already sitting. Enjoy your meal.
What's your name? I'm Phlox. And I put out my hand.
I just very gently put it down.
I look at Melody and I look a little disheartened. And
My
then I look up
name-
to him and
He
I'm Phlox.
doesn't seem very friendly.
They call me Lore.
Lore. I like that name, Lore. Where are you from, Lore? Are you from
Lerwick?
Lerwick? Well, I keep thinking to myself, it sounds like the wizard's name, Kelric. I'm like, but it's not Kelric. It rhymes with Kelric.
Lerwick, this town, the town that we're in, the town called Lerwick.
Are you from here?
Do I look like I'm from here? He most certainly does not look like he's from here.
What brings you to Lerwick?
My boat.
Your boat.
But I'm assuming you chose to sail here to Lerwick, so
Yes.
why?
To trade. Why else would I come here?
There seems to be a lovely bit of dancing on the floor.
Oh, such great dancing. Do you like to dance?
Well, I'm just dancing.
Are you guys gonna call me?
Possibly, yes. She never shuts up.
He doesn't seem to be getting angry with any of your comments. He just seems to be tolerating them. He's not
He's not
shifting.
softening at all.
He's not softening, but he's also not
Not
hardening.
All right,
either.
that's a good start. Do you like mushrooms, Laura?
That's a weird question.
That is a very weird question.
Well, you see,
Do you have
I'm
mushrooms?
planning to go mushrooming, and I like to know
Planning to
what
go mushroom. What is that?
She likes to collect mushrooms.
it's when you harvest mushrooms.
It's
You are a weird one, child.
I am not weird from where I come from.
Where is it you come from?
a forest, a very dense forest, where there's not a lot of people, which is why she doesn't really know how to talk to them.
Well, I've got family and friends from the forest, but I had to move recently.
Did they kick you out for talking?
Well, no, not for talking. But I am planning to go mushrooming. I am planning to go mushrooming, and if you're going to be here much longer, I mean, if you like mushrooms, I can always do one. My friends
It's
don't
a way
seem
of
to
being
like
nice.
mushrooms. Would you guys like to come with me? I tell you, it is a lot of fun.
I'm not there.
No.
Oh, right, you are.
Yeah, Arkin is gone.
Maybe.
It's fun,
Perhaps.
but you have to be very careful because some of them are poisonous.
Yes, some of them are.
Where are you from? You're not from Lerwick either. How did you get here?
A boat.
Which one?
I don't remember its name. I got sick most of the travel. I'm not one for
Is this in my
Oh.
head?
travel. Melody, which boat was it?
He's lying, it wasn't a boat.
I know.
I don't know why he assumed that he could. came from the north. So it's not an easy journey, but we're here now.
Maxwell Pass.
That's what some call it, yes. Does his demeanor change at all after hearing that?
No, not really. Not too much up or down.
Okay.
I don't go much up north. This is about up north as I go. I'm leaving here day after tomorrow. Where are you guys headed?
Isadora?
That's my next stop.
That's
really
convenient.
now.
It is.
Do you think perhaps we could hitch a ride with you?
Possible.
I promise I will make sure she does not talk a lot.
Oh, I'm sure he'll like my talking by
No.
the door too long.
Nope. Nope.
I'm so good at making friends, though.
Nope.
How do you intend to pay for passage?
What are you drinking?
It's going to take more than a drink.
I'll throw some mushrooms in for free.
Can I hear any of this?
Yeah. Yeah, you can hear it. It's
Are you going
not-
to join the conversation now?
Yeah, I messaged you.
Mhm.
I say, there's no way I'm getting on that elf boat.
I'm so sorry. Excuse me just one second. And I head
Are
over.
you staying here
I'm
tonight?
No, I stay on the ship.
Oh,
What's the name of this ship?
What do you mean you're not going on the elf's boat?
You left their table?
Yeah.
I'm like
can I
over
see
there.
the ship?
Yeah,
Will you
I
take
moved.
me to it?
Yeah.
I have to go find you.
I don't know that I've ever seen
The Warnell.
a ship before, actually.
You were vaguely familiar with that ship.
What's the name of it?
The
Does he hear it?
The Warnell.
Yeah. Is
It's
it
not fully. It's not a commissioned CL ship.
He's a pirate.
I'm just saying it's not a commissioned CL ship.
Who's the captain?
He calls himself Lore.
Have I heard of lore?
I don't know. Maybe you have, but you're unsure. It's familiar. It's striking a familiar chord after hearing the Warnell. You may have to sleep on it.
I've been on a lot of ships. I need to think about this.
Well, right now it seems like he's the best option.
Will you show me your ship? That would be wonderful.
You may end up in the sea yet.
What do you mean?
Nothing right here.
Well,
But he does smile.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cracks a smile.
He does.
haha, we'll be a friend. Yes, I'm so excited.
I head back over to the table.
I want to
Arkin is
go.
not
I want to
talking.
go see Nain.
Okay. Yes, we can go.
I really want to see her.
Okay.
She looks so cool.
Okay. How old is Neffina?
Like 23, I think
Months?
I said. Shut up, no.
So,
28.
Okay. All right. She was a baby. Not really though, but okay.
Beautiful.
Yes. All right.
How old are you?
I'm of the age of a number.
Oh,
The
wow.
age of a number.
Who would have thought it?
I am a mystery.
Actually, my age is blue.
I thought that's the color of no. What's the color of your hair, or what was your hair?
No.
What was it?
No.
Oh, something brown.
Mushroom brown.
Mushroom brown.
Right.
Which is like a grayish, pale, mousy brown.
Like poop.
Here's poop brown.
No!
Doo brown.
Maybe.
The rest of
Maybe it is.
the rest of the
It's just a Googling.
the rest of the meal sort over. They bring you your meal and goes on
Very pretty
uneventfully.
brown.
He doesn't look up too much more. Mutters a couple of things under his breath. Nothing substantial. The music continues late into the night.
No. What? I want to get the hell out of this bar.
Well, yeah.
And I want to see Nain.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Okay.
We're.
You want to see it tonight?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's
Yeah.
fine.
I
What
was
are you guys
very
doing? You going
eager
with him?
to see Nain.
I'm going upstairs.
Okay.
I'll go with her.
I do want to put my crap away
Yeah.
for the most part.
Are you gonna watch her?
Yeah, I'll
Like
watch
just
her.
my bags,
Okay.
not
You can go take a
not important
Thank
stuff.
Thank Cora.
So everybody goes upstairs to put their bags away,
Mm-hmm.
and then these two decide they're gonna head out.
Mm.
Yeah, no.
Please watch her.
Okay.
I like distinctly remember exactly how I went. I should
You
go
know
to get
exactly
to,
where
yeah.
she is.
Oh yeah.
I'm taking you there.
Okay.
Very nice.
Oh.
Is it
Hot.
dusk, nighttime?
It's since you guys did want to head out. Actually, it's probably closer to nighttime.
Okay.
Not like dusk.
Dusk. It's good. Okay.
It's getting there.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, as you head up to her,
That's poop brown.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
That's poop brown.
Mm-mm.
as you head up to her,
Place
So
of
mean.
residence.
her domicile,
Yeah.
Is she still outside?
she is getting up
Oh no.
and walking inside.
No. Nain! I'm gonna call out.
She doesn't turn, but
No.
the door is open.
Okay. I'm gonna keep going. I hope you're prepared for me to
People
run
look at-
up a stranger.
People look at you guys as Nepeta comes skipping by.
Okay, not that excitedly. Just
know.
turn it
You
down
were-
like 3 decibels.
You were pretty enthusiastic. I
Yeah.
heard it in your
Okay.
voice.
I'm very excited.
You're like, you're freaking excited.
Like that awkward, like, like, and then you stop and you wait for the person to like hurry up, and then
Yeah.
you like,
It's like a little child.
Mm-hmm. Like
Yes,
yep,
excited.
like an excited
Come,
child.
Yes.
Father.
Yes.
I want to spend my money. Come, Father. Please,
Yes,
hurry
yes.
up.
Yeah. Very well.
yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Not
I'm
before-
waiting for you.
Not before we go in. Let's not be polite.
Door's open.
No, I'm gonna knock on the door still though.
Yeah.
That he's right. Be nice. Don't just barge into people's.
There's no answer.
Too late.
No. I walk
Is
inside.
it too? What time is it
I
now?
walk
It's
inside.
still it's dusk.
Yeah. I walk inside and say, "Hello, Miss. Nana. Name."
Nain. Ma'am, Nain, lady, ma'am.
As you enter,
What
You
does it smell
see-
like? What does it smell like? What does
it
it smell
smells
like?
like lavender
Yes.
mixed with cinnamon.
Oh my god, I've never been so happy.
There are various herbs hanging from the ceiling
Mhm.
in what looks like a back room, and the room that you walk into is probably around the size of this room, maybe about 15 feet by 15 feet.
Oh.
And in the far corner from the door is an old woman sitting in a chair, and she's watching you as you come in. Says, "It's getting cold. Shut the door."
Yes, ma'am. And I like push you out of the way so I can get the door closed a little bit, but like nicely, just like hurrying you along.
Yes. I understand that. How are you doing tonight, ma'am?
I'm well. How about you?
Quite well. My companion here had a
Have you
dread-
come seeking the truth?
Yes, of course we have
What truths do you seek?
all of them,
I don't
and
think
any you
deal
can
with all
share.
of them.
Well, as many as you think that I can handle, at least for now.
You, child, may not be able to handle any.
Let's find out.
You've come from Kelric.
Yes, we have.
You have returned from Kelric.
We have.
I understand. Your secret's safe with me. I won't pass that along. It was
Was-
inevitable that somebody would return it.
Was it a very bad mistake?
No. They're just choices. One bad choice here, one good choice there. What doesn't matter?
Mm.
Who's to say it was good or bad?
I've been hearing a voice in my head
Yes. What does this
for
voice say?
3 days now or so. It doesn't know who it is, but it knows me and it says it can help me. It doesn't want me to leave it. It was in a lot of pain.
I understand.
I don't. Do you know what it could have been from?
Perhaps. Perhaps. What do you know about the calamity?
Nothing really.
Nothing as in, when I say the word calamity, you don't know what it means?
But I know it was a terrible disaster that some adventurers failed at a task that they had set to.
How many adventurers?
5, I believe.
How many have you heard?
Six.
Have you ever read the prophecy that brought about the calamity?
No.
Maybe you should.
Do you know where we could find it?
Yes.
Do you have it?
Yes.
Will you tell us? Or show it to us?
I will tell it to you. The exact words of the prophecy. In a day when life and death die, the aura will fall by the perfect chosen, and the world will be reborn to a new age. The chosen must be perfect, or the device will balance and the world will lay dead. How would you interpret that? It was tough. Everything you know about the calamity was wrong.
Will you explain it to us? What you mean?
You must find that out on your own. In time, things will come to light. But take the prophecy with you when you go. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I was not expecting to come here and learn about the calamity. I was hoping to find simple things that seem trivial now.
What simple things? What in life is simple?
Herbs, sage.
That I can help you with. I have an abundance of sage.
I do like sage. And thyme. Thyme is my favorite.
Would you like to purchase some?
I would.
Okay.
And do you happen to know where there are any good crops of mushrooms?
I have some mushrooms here.
There's something special about getting them yourself, isn't there? I think there is.
No, those days are behind me. Everything is brought to me nowadays.
Well, if I go out and gather some, would you like me to bring you some?
It's okay. I'm not sure what you'll find here. Maybe just poison. Wendell, don't you feel it?
I felt something.
Do you feel your fallen brethren?
I felt something. I don't think it's time.
Maybe not. No, he was one of the chosen.
Is that why you fell?
No. It's what he chose to redeem himself. Failed.
redemption is a trickery path.
Do you remember the prophecy?
No.
Possibly.
I
It's gonna be.
I'm gonna watch back.
Yeah, it's gonna be like.
One more time for the people at home.
No.
Do you have honeycomb?
Yes. So you start talking with her, and
Yeah.
you start to gather some of the stuff. Anything that's normal, she'll have.
Okay.
All right, and the total is going to come to 4 silver pieces.
That's
That's
a
what this
lot of money. Okay.
So, you know. So,
Does she have incense?
yes,
That's normal.
relatively normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your bath goes swimmingly. They
Haha.
actually have a they actually have a private room for baths. There's like 3 or 4 different private rooms, and so the servants bring up hot water, and so
I feel so clean.
what are you doing during this time?
I am in the room, bonding with my weapons.
Okay. Over the course of the several hours that Alame is gone, you think back. You think back about the Warner, and you think pirate. You start going down there, and you're like, no, it wasn't pirate because there was no bounty on him. He was a privateer. He's a hired pirate. Still piracy, but because there was no bounty on him, he almost does it under legitimate license. But because he also trades, he's willing to go places where others won't. So when he raids ship, the authorities seem to turn their head. You also know that his crew is mostly not sea elves because they don't take to piracy very well. He may be the only sea elf on.
I've never sailed with him.
You've never sailed with him, no. No. He was private merchant well before your sailing days.
He must be very old.
He was. He looked older. What do you do after? You still have a few hours before they come back.
I'm gonna head to the room and see Arkin bonding over his weapons. And so you've said you're not going on the ship, or you are going on the ship?
He's something of a
They
pirate.
described her as a healer.
Say that one more time.
Yes,
He's something of a pirate. Maybe it is a good choice.
Do you need healing?
As opposed to,
No.
as opposed to not a pirate. What? Why don't you like being around other sea elves?
Sure.
That's a secret thing. I'm not gonna let them know I have it. And then
It was a long time ago.
I'm gonna draw out my necklace from around
That's
my
it?
neck. Not what I just found in
You doing this
the
way?
Scarlet Keep.
Are you doing this in the room with Nan?
Yeah.
I will stop you.
No.
Yeah. I was like, this is asking to be shown.
You don't know what I'm showing her. And I'm gonna draw out the thing I took with me to Hearthspin.
You're gonna draw out the seed pod?
Mine.
You
Not the
know
one-
with it.
You put it
Not
on
the one
Oh,
she
yours.
found.
Mine.
Yours.
Her
Okay.
personal one, because apparently she has a personal one.
Mm-hmm.
So you draw it out,
Mm-hmm.
and
Nane. I was given this before I left my druidic council, and I've been looking for a place to plant it. I know that I have to find a special place that no regular forest will do. that I need to build a forest out of this. Do you have any recommendations on how to do that? On what kind of care it might need? And
No.
I'm gonna show it to her.
She doesn't look at it, and she looks at you and says, no. But for now, that's not the seed pod you need worry about. And then she continues to get their stuff together. Arkin, you said you were going to go on the ship?
We might be able to work that out.
So you trust him because he's sort of a pirate.
I don't trust anyone.
But you are going on the ship.
He's going where we need to go. I mean, if we need to go there. Do we need to go there?
That's how we get back to Harspin. We have to bring the seed pod back to Harspin.
Do we?
Yes. It's orders. We have to. We have no idea what happened to Thalia and,
Right, it
and
feels
Eric.
dangerous.
It feels dangerous to bring it back to Harspin.
Maybe.
What do you know of the other seed
Where else would we go?
I know you haven't.
I don't know.
There's something wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with it.
The guild needs this.
I mean, other than the fact that it exists.
For some reason, we were chosen.
But the existence
I'm not sure
of
what
it,
we were chosen for.
in and of itself, there's nothing wrong.
I was tasked to take it back to a guild.
Yes?
Is
Just
it
have to be
safe with
smart.
them?
I'm not saying
I can't tell you.
yes or no.
You need to make choices in
We
your
have to
life.
be careful.
Some are get the right choice and some are the wrong choice.
We don't know who lived and who died, what stories they've already told, what they think happened to us.
Is there
I think they
anywhere I
were-
can go to find out more about the prophecy and about
What do
the
you think
calamity
would
itself?
happen? Obviously, we had to complete the mission. We were told to
Ask
complete the mission.
The right questions.
By who?
To the people you meet.
What mission?
And you may be able
What was the
to
mission?
etch out the truth.
To
Understand
guard
what
those.
you've learned.
Hmm?
retrieving the
mixed
seed
with
pod.
truth.
I
Wow.
received no mission saying that.
You received no orders at all.
What orders did you receive?
Well, I spoke with Thalia.
Hmm.
I did as I was told. I always do what I'm told. This is how being in the guild works. This is why it works.
Because that's what they've told you.
Well, I
Yes?
think we should be on our way. If you want to go mushroom picking.
I think
They're
we'll have to wait
scary.
until tomorrow since it's already
Be more
gotten dark.
careful.
Did
Guild
you
is powerful.
need to do anything before we left? Before we went
Who are
back to
we?
the inn?
No, just wanted to make sure
What
you
were we
got there
supposed to
safe
do
and back.
there?
No, that's very kind of you.
As you go to walk out, she says one last thing. One final note. Your pursuers are not necessarily evil.
What do you know of them?
I just know that the line between good and evil is a matter of perspective. You have to figure out which side you're going to fall on.
Do you know who they are? I don't even know what group
Melody.
they belong to.
I do.
Who are they?
They're from the Empire of the Awakened.
Couldn't even really exist.
The Empire of the Awakened?
They are real things.
Do you recognize that name?
I did not recognize that name, girl.
How many beds are in the room we're in?
There are two, but they're wider than normal beds, and you quickly realize that they're like sailor bed flops. You know, you're supposed to lie this way across them, not like you would in normal bed.
I prepare my bed. I'm gonna lie down and think about what Arkin said.
Very well.
I head back.
Okay. The streets are starting to, the crowd in the street is a little less, but not so much so. You noticed, which you didn't realize before, I mean, you saw them, but there were posts where you figured lanterns would be down the street, but you realized that the glow that's coming out of them is not fire, it's steady,
Oh.
and slightly brighter than a torch.
I go for a bath.
Okay. Now Arkin leaves for a couple hours. What do you do?
He and I had a very serious conversation about
It's a very long bath.
where
Well, they gotta bring the water upstairs, bucket by bucket.
Okay.
Yeah. um, it's okay. And I take out a small stack of paper and like an inkwell, and I try to write down everything that I've remembered about what happened so far, so that I have it.
Okay.
I chronicle our journey so far.
All right.
Oh.
We get back to the inn.
Well, get back to
You
the
get back to the inn. As you walk into the room, Arkin's not there. It's very solemn as Alame is scribbling away on parchment.
What are you writing?
Nothing important. You smell like lavender and
Patchouli!
how was Name?
Wonderful. I didn't expect to learn what we learned from her. She mentioned the calamity and she knew about what I carry.
What?
We should not stay here much longer.
It's a good thing we're leaving in the morning.
I thought the man said a day after.
He did.
He did. I think we should find him tomorrow and convince him to leave.
I don't believe sailors leave before the...
And I found
Good
out
thing he's not a sailor.
I found out the name of those who pursue us. They're from a group called the Empire of the Awakened. Do you know that name? She said that they aren't necessarily evil, that what is good and what is bad is dependent on where you're seeing it from. And I think there's some wisdom to that.
I have a question.
Yes.
This is
In game or out of game?
in game. I saw salad. Did I see anything? How well?
Lettuce and tomatoes.
How well did I see his weapon? Did it seem special anyway? Did it seem unique, or was it just a typical sword?
No, it definitely had an aura around it.
So let's say if I try to locate object this sword, would I would definitely want to try to locate object.
Okay.
I would like to cast that spell.
Okay.
See if I get any pings back. So you guys watch me kind of like meditate over my symbols going. Any pings back?
Would you care to read the spell
Yes.
to us?
Describe or name an object that is familiar to you. You sense the direction of the object's location as long as that object is within 1,000 feet of you. If the object is in motion, you know the direction of its movement. The spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as you have seen it up close within like 30 feet, at least once. Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as a certain kind of material, jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon. The spell cannot locate an object with any thickness of lead. Even a thin sheet blocks the direct path between me and the object. So,
So, no,
no. Okay.
does not come up.
That's fine.
I'm going to take off my shawl
Then
and my vest. I'm wearing a linen, like long sleeve linen, simple like
Who else should I
shirt.
check on?
Jerkin, is that the word you would use for it?
The bath.
Anyway.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'd want to take a bath also. So I'm like waiting.
Okay. Actually, you don't have to wait. They have multiple
Oh.
rooms.
I'm going to go take a bath. And I'm going to bring something that I just bring something with me.
So that was those are your final words.
Yeah.
Final words?
Final words.
Final words, Arkin?
Gerber dub dub. What
After-
else in the tub?
After everybody's back, you all retire to the room, make up your beds, and contemplate that which you've learned today. And you go off to sleep. Until
Alright.
next time.
Until next time.
All right.
All right.
Thank you for listening.
Thank
watching.
you.
Thank you. We'll see you in 2 weeks.